Hello and welcome to Gabe's Games. Thank you so much for coming to see me play some more of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition today. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you can. I'm going to keep on getting through more of Mass Effect 3. Thanks for watching. So I'm in lockdown, it's late at night, and so I thought this would be a great opportunity to just smash out some more Mass Effect 3. It's going to be ages before I get to the finale of this game, though. So there's just going to be a lot to do. So I've talked to Caden. Let's just go and listen to some of the conversations that you can actually listen to here. And if it's not with these guys, then it must be further up. No, but these guys?
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But... I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Wait, they said they took off his knee? But both of his legs are there. All good. So I've actually just been watching Naruto. And I'm going to start watching that from beginning to end for the first time, because I've seen some of the battles in Naruto, and they're always so cool. But I've never actually watched it properly from beginning to end, so aside from this, I'm actually watching Naruto. Okay, cool, all good. I have done that, so that's all good. I forget exactly where I meet Kelly. Let's talk to Avina.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Huerta Memorial Hospital. The human specialist medical officer in charge is Dr. Michel. Also, please note that specialists for all known Citadel species are on call. Please ensure that you observe proper decontamination protocols at all times while in this area.
All right, why is it called Huerta Memorial Hospital?
Where'd the hospital get its name?
It is named after President Christopher Huerta of Earth's United North American States. The donor who requested the tribute expressed the desire to remain anonymous.
Ah, cool. Local features.
What else is in the area?
The Huerta Memorial Hospital has experts from every major race in residency, with many specializing in xenomedicine. The facility works with prestigious medical universities from around the galaxy, offering internships to residents and nurses. With access to cutting-edge technology and support from major pharmaceutical companies, the hospital ensures the best care to its patients.
Fair enough. Any species?
You can really cover treatment for any kind of species here.
Huerta Memorial surpasses all requirements needed for any multi-species medical facility. This facility's attendant levels can also replicate the living conditions needed to accommodate other, more exotic species. Aquatic environments, for example, are available on short notice.
Tell me about the hospital staff.
What about the medical staff? How do they deal with so many species?
All personnel are required to undergo mandatory and regular psychological evaluations, as well as refresher courses. Hospital administration understands how difficult it can be for staff to deal with such a wide variety of patients. It is imperative they be offered the support needed to retain their current high standards.
Okay, fair enough. Tell me about the other Citadel areas.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. The Presidium Commons has been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Alright, all good.
Thank you.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
We'll do, Avina. So I'm actually... Oh, that's a glitch. This game is still filled with glitches. Right, okay. So I'm gonna go and talk to the Citadel Council. Oh, that's whiskey. Okay. Or rather, I'm gonna talk to the Council on the Citadel.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Far out. This story is really interesting as well. Her PTSD about humans turning into husks is really interesting too. So, at least that's what I think the story is. It's been a couple of years since I've played Mass Effect 3. Citadel embassies.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Oh, we see Kasumi like right here.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Alright, cool. So I suppose the quest system in this game is similar to the quest system in Mass Effect 1. It operates in the same way. It's all linked to the journal. So I'm going to need to check my journal for all of the quests that I need to do in this game. But that's going to be tricky. Because there's going to be a lot of them.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only... he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh. You already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
You're such a nice young man.
Aww.
You remind me of my daughter-in-law.
I forget if we actually find details on that later. I think we do. So that's talking to Commander Bailey.
Humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Bailey's a bit corrupt in Mass Effect 2 for my liking.
Commander Humanity has questions.
I would be happy to answer them.
Damn press.
So you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
I'm gonna say, then why take the job?
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. Never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Hang on a minute. So I actually left Anderson in command of, I suppose, the human race in Mass Effect 1, and that continued in Mass Effect 2, so Ambassador Udina must have taken back the spot in Mass Effect 3. Okay, I'm going to say bear with it.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
You and me
I
both.
haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, it's pretty damn close, alright. That intro is still so good. Alright.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Sweet, take me to them.
We've got our own
And I'm a
problems,
Spectre.
Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
Yep.
By your reports.
By all reports,
The
surely.
reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning.
Nothing to
We
say?
need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
Worth a
I
shot.
don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
Yep.
So it would seem.
The scale is... it would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
Sweet.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
I believe in trying.
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
I saved you guys, come
The
on.
cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We
No.
are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
What nonsense.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Why did I save the council, honestly?
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
I'm just gonna say, I warned you. I just want to say it. Even in Mass Effect 2, after you guys defeated a Reaper in combat, and while it destroyed so many of your soldiers, you guys said, what Reapers? Reapers? What? And now, The Reapers are destroying everything.
I told you this would happen, and you did nothing.
We can argue the past later if you like. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
Far out.
There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
Whoop.
And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. So the only main difference between that and some of my previous Mass Effect playthroughs is that normally, if I remember correctly, your Spectre status gets reinstated there, whereas I was still a Spectre at the start of Mass Effect 3 because I had a conversation with the Council in Mass Effect 2, so they just basically decided to keep me as a Spectre after I'd already become a Spectre again in Mass Effect 2. Is that an artificial ceiling? I might be noticing this for one of the first times. That's an artificial ceiling. Those have got to be real birds though, right? Hold up. And I can't see them. Hang on a minute. Photo mode, but the birds are flapping. That's cool. I can talk with Anderson, but I've got so many things to do. I'm not going to do that right now. That'll be a later conversation. There's something I can actually listen to here as well, I'm pretty sure. Somebody says something at some point about something I can hack. Well, it's not now. It's all good. That's Ambassador Udina. This might be the Spectre's training room. It's quite small if you think about it. Plus, I don't see any of the other Spectres. It's actually such a weird thing for me, because I actually want to see the other Spectres and what they're doing about trying to stop the end of the galaxy. And I never see them. Okay. So a friend of mine actually said that the Black Widow was actually the best rifle available. I might get this sniper rifle. I might as well. I haven't really cared about customizing my Shepard too much before in terms of arms and armor, but I might as well do it this time. Oh, I'm just entering the shooting range. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I really feel like there's more they could expand on in the Spectre training program here. I wish that the Spectres didn't feel like such a ghost. I wish I could talk to the other Spectres. I wish that somehow we were more as an organization than just, hey, go and do stuff. Like, I wish that somehow we felt like super soldiers, or you could see why we were elite in the galaxy. All good. Whereas all we get is, hey, you're a Spectre, you can shoot at some targets. And that's cool. Don't get me wrong, I like that, that's cool. But I'm sure that any number of ordinary soldiers in the Alliance, and even in the Council, could just shoot at targets. What's special about the Spectres, right? What's special about the Spectre's training room? Anyway, I would love to know. I would also love to know what makes an N7 an N7. Because they seem to be pretty capable warriors. Okay, that's done. I don't want to check my journal to see what I have to do next. I suppose I could just head to the Normandy. Oh wait,
Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
I will happily answer them.
Commander Shepard, Khalisah bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked?
Yep.
How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect
I'm
from
not
the
doing that
Alliance?
option.
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalisah, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying, but I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander.
I feel like I owe...
We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Earth and the galaxy a calm version of myself in these conditions. I feel like punching the reporter sends a really bad message about humanity's best soldier and about the galaxy's final hope.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I'm gonna say, they will.
They're in for a rude awakening. Every species will fall one by one if they don't work with us.
No shit. Can't believe it's even up for debate.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Sure thing, James. We'll have a boxing session. Okay. It's so weird to me as well that out of the Citadel, the only places we can access are a couple of levels. Like, I am sure that it is much bigger than what we can actually get access to. Those keepers, oh, they're so creepy at the end of this game. I will get her to come with me.
Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape? She did, didn't she? So why would she be here unless she's seeing the Council?
Ma'am, I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard!
Hey!
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview?
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why
Fair
do you
enough.
want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
I'm gonna say, let's do a trial run. I feel like it's handy to have her along anyway.
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Cool. Sweet. And that adds to my war assets, and I'm going to try and get the maximum war assets that I can. Alright, I'm just going to head back to Normandy. Oh, no. Who am I going to hear in this nightmare? Not Ash. Oh, no. It's going to be Ash, and it's going to be that kid. This is such a brilliant way of making the consequences of your choices in Mass Effect felt. Oh, man. This is gold. I absolutely love these nightmares. They are so clever. Dreadful, but effective. Oh. And that's the way I describe it. I feel dread. This game is so good. It is so good in so many ways, but it's actually making me feel a sense of dread. And I don't know many games which can actually make me feel this apprehensive about what I'm playing. This is so good. No! I couldn't save him. Ugh. Got goosebumps down my spine, guys. Whew.
Liara, can I help you?
Hey.
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you alright?
One of the reasons why I think Liara is one of the best romances in Mass Effect is because you share so much of yourself with her. So, the partnership that you have with Liara is fantastic. So I always let my guard down with Liara. I'm gonna be honest. I've been better.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Everyone back on Earth. And even, I would say, the people that I've sacrificed and lost along the way. Oh, those nightmare sequences are so clever.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
Doesn't feel like it.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Don't go, Liara.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
It's okay.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In
Say what?
fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, Some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation.
Well done, Trainer.
I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait. Since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
Yep.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Alright. I'm gonna go and talk to Admiral Hackett in just a second. Oh,
Commander.
straight away.
Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
I'm not even going to say I understand their concerns. They had their chance to listen to me. They're useless.
The Council's been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources.
Yep.
Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
And what happens to Earth while we are trying to build our armada?
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Sweet. I intend to bring a hell of an army to actually attack the Reapers at the end of Mass Effect 3. I also just can't shake how awesome those nightmare sequences are, because what they actually do is they take every single squad mate that you have sacrificed in this game, and I might think it might be every single person who's died in this game, and they haunt you with it. So if you play through this game and you've been awful to absolutely everybody, and you've sacrificed a lot of different people, and you lost a lot of different squad mates in Mass Effect 2, this is where it actually catches up to you, and you feel so sorry for any squad mates that you've lost. I have only lost one person so far in my playthrough, but I still am not looking forward to being haunted by Ashley's death. Oh, it's brilliant. This game is a work of art. Like, it really makes you think. It's so clever. And I can only imagine playing this through and losing a lot of people when you get to...
If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you could be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
this part of the game, it would haunt you. I'm annoyed at that, though. Seriously, I don't understand why it was necessary. It's weird, and I don't like that at all. Get annoyed walking through those things. but small complaints. You're the new Kelly.
On Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
I feel like...
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Oh my goodness, you are so the new Kelly. I feel like romancing Trainer is often done by new Mass Effect players who haven't had that connection that they've built up with the previous squad members from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. She's a good romance, though. I've done it before. Her romance is actually really, really cool. But you definitely feel like your squad mates are people that you'd rather romance if you've played this game a lot. Because once you've done the Trainer romance, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. But, you know, I prefer my squad mates. They are more special to me. Ha! Cool! Great, I'm in the Alliance Navy. Cool, 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 cool. This is going to be a long series because Mass Effect 3 is a long game. I'm going to try and do absolutely everything. Where is the Quarried Fleet? You'll find out later. Glyph. Sorry. Eden Prime? Hold up. What about Eden Prime? You kidding me? Oh, I am going to go to Eden Prime. I haven't thought about Eden Prime since Mass Effect 1. That's so cool that we can actually go back to Eden Prime. Let's go talk with Joker. Also, I am very, very impressed with how they have remodeled the textures of the Normandy through Mass Effect 1 to 3. Like, this is almost identical in Mass Effect 1, and it looks really, really good, and it looks much better than it did in the original trilogy. I'm very impressed with the actual look of the inside of the ship. Well done, BioWare. Looks amazing. Hey, Joker.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
Look, that's why Joker is great. Let me... It is absolutely their fault. You're surprised.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to go on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
Sorry, I found that way too amusing. God damn. There really is no point in saving the Council except for small changes in Mass Effect 3. Like, really, I'd rather let them die. I didn't. I'm sure there's going to be a payoff.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just
A
wanted to
little.
see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
I could have helped you.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark 4. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Your toothbrush is so funny. Before I just say, tell me about your personal history, I'm going to say, your lab job.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
I don't understand a word of what you said, but I'm glad that you enjoy it.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me, seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Good on you. Seeing the Reapers is terrifying.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
That's okay. I'm not sure anybody would love being on the front line, but you just adjust to your reality as best you can.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Don't talk like that.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Aww. I'm sorry if they did die, though.
Carry on, Specialist.
Commander.
That's where Jacob used to be. Okay, let me just check into the captain's cabin. I used to have fish. I no longer have fish. I'm going to rectify that at some point. I had a lot of different things. Do I still have them? I don't know. Oh, I can change my squad's appearance. Yeah, that looks cool. That's a different James. I don't mind that, James. Alright. That's a pretty nifty set of casual gear. I actually like this one. I think it looks good. I think I'd prefer to wear this, but I want to see my face. It's annoying that the armor covers the face. Why would they do that when they make you customize your face? I still don't understand it. Ah, that's sick. I can actually modify this, though. Okay. Cast fabrication. Shoulders. Arms. Melee damage. And 7. Material. Pattern. I feel like I'd want my Shepherd to look like a little bit more, is darker the word for this particular Mass Effect? Because at this point, it is the end of the universe. And in Mass Effect 2, we were fighting against the end of the universe by fighting the Collectors and trying to stop the Reapers from coming through, but now it's really happening. So I want to be a little darker to suit the mood. Because the whole mood of Mass Effect 3 just feels, like, intense. I don't mind that, actually. I think I look alright. Yeah, I look alright. Let me just have a look at the differences I can make again. Not full red. Grey looks too much like a Mass Effect 2 feel for me. still like red. Yeah, alright. I feel like it's a little darker than what I was playing with in Mass Effect 2, but, you know, I'm still giving hope to people. With a little bit of red, and also I just have the darker adjustments. I'm just going to make one more little... one more adjustment. Yeah, I feel like that suits the this is darker than Mass Effect 2 feel. I'm still a ray of hope and I'm going to help you out, but this is where things get intense kind of look. Cool. Are those the lights? Oh, that's so sick. Purple lights would look awesome. Green lights kind of suits our eyes. Purple lights. Cool, I've customized that. And really, to play this part, you just need to look at your journal. Like, you can just track quests by looking at your journal. Thane used to be here. Kasumi. It's annoying to me that I can't actually get all of my old squad on the ship. I don't understand why I can't do that, or why that wasn't thought about. Like, I would want my squad on my ship, not just doing other stuff. And I suppose they've all got to look after their individual planets, but I'm sure there's a way, other than bringing them all together for the Citadel DLC, to have your squad together. I'm sure there's got to be a way. Also, I miss talking to the cook. Anyway. At least I have chocolates. Chocolates!
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Better safe than sorry.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
It did better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
That's great.
You
Family.
never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Yeah, fair enough. Cerberus.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Fair enough. Medical supplies.
How's their inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Cool.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
So, I thought I actually liked the look of my casual outfit, but I'm going to change it. It doesn't suit Mass Effect 3 for me. It suits Mass Effect 2, but things are darker now. Yeah, that's a warrior's outfit, I think. Cool. Yeah, I think that works a lot better. Alright. I want my squad mates. Where are my squad mates? Where's Garrus and his calibrations? On Palaven. Liara!
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Alright, let's talk with Liara.
Council didn't go too well, huh?
Yeah.
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Hey.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans finish it?
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Absolutely.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
Aww.
There are a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Sweet. I'm glad my romance with Liara is continuing through Mass Effect 3. Cool room. I really wonder what happens if you play through Mass Effect without doing Liara Shadow Broken DLC mission. Does this room look different? Is she not the Shadow Broken then? I've never tried that before, so I don't know.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces.
Hello again, Shepard.
Do you know what? I'll do this another time, because I'm heading towards the end of my video.
Liara.
Of course.
Please, enjoy your day.
Thanks, Glyph. Garrus isn't here, that's for certain. I miss Garrus, though. I miss my squad. Is this still the Thanix cannon? Cool. Well, I might just head up to the CIC. Oh no, let's just check in engineering in the shuttle bay really quickly. Or maybe at least engineering, and then I'll go and box with James in my next video. Hey!
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
Awesome.
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why did you refuse?
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus.
Fair enough.
Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
No need for an apology. It's all good.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
All good. I'll ask that later.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
But it's good to have you aboard. It's amazing how much you realize you miss characters from Mass Effect 1 when you start playing through Mass Effect 2. And it's cool to see him back in Mass Effect 3 again. This will always be Jack's room. I'm gonna miss not having my crew in close proximity. Oh, I can talk with Diana Allers as well. That doesn't take too long. I'll just do that very quickly.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Get us support.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Awesome. Sweet. Let me just go down to the CIC. Alright, I think I've finished this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you can. I'm getting through Mass Effect 3 one video at a time. I'll see you next time and games.